If you've been following the auto industry, you know that this iconic Japanese automaker is in a lot of trouble. They are struggling. Faced with a perfect storm of unprecedented competition, rapid technological advancements, and rapidly evolving consumer demands, Toyota is staring down a future fraught with uncertainty. They are even facing huge fines from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau because of some shady dealings Toyota has been making. Are these challenges merely speed bumps on the road ahead, or could they signal a pivotal turning point for Toyota's storied legacy? Let's dive in and see. Is it the beginning of the end for Toyota? Well, this renowned automotive giant has recently faced a series of significant regulatory hurdles, particularly within its lending division, Toyota Motor Credit Corporation. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has levied a hefty $60 million fine on the company, alleging that Toyota had been surreptitiously adding unnecessary insurance products to car loans and making it almost impossible for customers to cancel these unwanted add-ons. This unsavory practice has resulted in a deluge of complaints from borrowers, tarnishing Toyota's once pristine reputation and raising serious concerns about the company's customer service practices. And let's talk about the financial roller coaster ride that's got Toyota sweating. Imagine this. A $2 billion repair bill. Yup, you heard me right. That's the financial storm brewing over at Toyota headquarters after a misstep with their shiny new Tundra engines. Now, before you start picturing doom and gloom, let's break it down. Why is this happening? In short, machining debris. Little bits of metal left over from production managed to cause havoc. Those rogue particles were clogging oil passages and wreaking havoc on the engines, leading to stalling and even mechanical lockups. Not exactly the smooth ride you'd expect from a brand like Toyota. Now let's crunch some numbers to get a sense of this extraordinary financial undertaking. Each engine replacement sets Toyota back around $17,745 when you add up parts and labor. Multiply that by about 102,000 vehicles, and you're staring at a cost of nearly $2 billion. Sounds like a financial asteroid hit, right? Now let's talk about a problem that's been plaguing Toyota Financial Services lately: payment processing issues. And let me tell you, these customers have not been holding back when it comes to voicing their frustrations. I mean, can you imagine the sheer aggravation of making a payment only to have it mysteriously reversed or just vanish into the ether? And when you factor in the unreliable online payment system that's causing all sorts of confusion and headaches, it's no wonder these folks have been lighting up the customer service lines. But Toyota's struggles don't stop there. As the company grapples with these internal challenges, the global shift towards electric vehicles is pushing Toyota into an even fiercer battlefield. Let's talk about that for a sec. Challenges with electric vehicles. In the high-stakes world of the automotive industry, Toyota, the legendary Japanese car maker, finds itself in a fierce battle for market dominance. The company's recent regulatory challenges have been compounded by the intensifying competition, particularly in the burgeoning electric vehicle segment. As the global shift towards sustainability gains momentum, Toyota's market share in the electric vehicle space stands at a mere 2%, a far cry from the commanding positions held by industry titans like Tesla, with a market share of nearly 14%, and Volkswagen boasting over 11%. This alarming disparity underscores the urgent need for Toyota to accelerate its transition to electric mobility, lest it risk being left behind as consumer preferences increasingly gravitate towards eco-friendly transportation solutions. But the competitive landscape doesn't end there. The automotive industry has witnessed the rise of new disruptive players, with companies like Tesla leading the charge in redefining the driving experience and setting unprecedented benchmarks for technology and customer expectations. These upstarts have not only shaken up traditional sales models, but have also forced established automakers like Toyota to rethink their strategies and adapt to the rapidly evolving market dynamics. The convergence of these challenges paints a daunting picture for Toyota, propelling the company into a great struggle in the electric vehicle market. You see, Toyota's been the undisputed king of the hybrid hill thanks to their iconic Prius model. But now, they're facing a whole new challenge, transitioning their brand image to be seen as the electric vehicle powerhouse of the future. And let me tell you, It ain't been an easy ride. Despite their long-standing reputation for innovation and their pioneering work in the hybrid space, Toyota's efforts to seamlessly integrate electric vehicle-related processes into their operations have hit some major roadblocks. I'm talking potholes the size of the Grand Canyon here, my friends, and these obstacles are seriously threatening to undermine the company's overall strategy. Let me tell you about it. Execution challenges. One of the primary hurdles facing Toyota is its perceived tardiness in embracing the fully electric vehicle segment. While the company's Prius hybrid model has been hailed as a trailblazer, Toyota's transition to pure electric vehicles has lagged behind the aggressive efforts of competitors like Tesla and a host of newer entrants that have firmly established their presence in the burgeoning electric vehicle market. This delay has hampered Toyota's ability to carve out a dominant position in a segment that is rapidly gaining traction as consumer preferences shift towards zero-emission vehicles. Adding to Toyota's woes are the technological hurdles it faces in its pursuit of solid-state battery technology, a revolutionary development that promises faster charging times and greater energy density. However, the practical realization of these batteries for mass production remains uncertain, complicating Toyota's efforts to enhance its electric vehicle offerings and compete effectively with the industry's leading players. Furthermore, Toyota must contend with the pressing issue of infrastructure limitations, a major barrier to widespread electric vehicle adoption. The lack of a robust network of charging stations, particularly in key markets, poses a significant challenge not only for Toyota's customers, but also for the company's ability to sell electric vehicles effectively. Without a comprehensive support system for charging, consumer confidence in the viability of electric vehicles may remain low, hampering sales and limiting market penetration. And let's not forget that the competitive landscape of electric vehicles has never been more intense, with companies like Tesla, BYD, and a host of traditional automakers transitioning to electric powertrains, all vying for a piece of the rapidly expanding pie. Competitive pressures. You see, Toyota's been the king of the hybrid hill for years, thanks to its iconic Prius. But now the game's changed, and this automotive giant is facing a new challenge, redefining its brand to be seen as the leader in pure electric vehicles. It's a tall order, no doubt, but with Toyota's deep pockets, engineering chops, and reputation for quality, they're gearing up to tackle this head-on. First things first, Toyota's got to work some marketing magic to win over the hearts and minds of eco-conscious consumers. We're talking a full-blown charm offensive, complete with awe-inspiring demos of their electric vehicle capabilities. They need to build trust, spark genuine interest, and show the world that they're the real deal when it comes to zero-emission driving. The road ahead ain't going to be easy, though. Nope, there are plenty of potholes and detours waiting to trip up even the mightiest of automotive giants. But with Toyota's deep pockets and engineering prowess, they're poised to surmount these obstacles and leave the competition in the dust. You see, Toyota's success in the electric vehicle revolution isn't just about their own bottom line, it's about redefining the entire transportation landscape. If they can captivate the hearts and minds of eco-conscious consumers, they'll not only shape their own trajectory, but also transform the industry as a whole. The ongoing price war in the automotive industry is also significantly impacting Toyota's operations and strategic decisions. Let me explain. Price war. The epicenter of this price war lies in China, the world's largest electric vehicle market, where aggressive players like BYD and Tesla have unleashed a barrage of price cuts to aggressively capture market share. This intensified competition has left traditional manufacturers like Toyota with no choice but to reevaluate their pricing strategies as they find themselves squeezed between the need to remain competitive and the imperative to maintain profitability. The stakes have never been higher, as the outcome of this price war will not only determine the winners and losers in the electric vehicle space, but will also redefine the very landscape of the global automotive industry. Toyota, known for its legendary reputation for quality and innovation, now finds itself in uncharted territory, forced to navigate the treacherous waters of this price-slashing frenzy. The company's ability to strike the delicate balance between meeting the demands of cost-conscious consumers and preserving its profit margins will be the key to its success in this cutthroat environment. The challenges are manifold, as Toyota must not only contend with the relentless onslaught of its more aggressive rivals, but also carefully calibrate its pricing strategy to align with the evolving preferences of eco-conscious buyers. The company's deep pockets and engineering prowess can provide a formidable advantage, but only if they are wielded with the precision and agility required to outmaneuver the competition. It's a delicate balancing act, as Toyota must navigate the challenges of maintaining its reputation for quality and reliability while simultaneously delivering electric vehicles that are within reach of the average consumer. The company's ability to strike this balance will be the key to its success in the rapidly evolving affordable electric vehicle landscape. But if you ask me, the real reason for Toyota's production and sales are sputtering? It all comes down to their governance structure, a tangled web of bureaucracy that's creating major roadblocks for the once mighty automaker. Let me break it down for you. Toyota's structure. Let's dive into this governance labyrinth, shall we? Toyota's decision-making process is like navigating a maze, with countless levels of management and oversight that all need to give the green light before anything can get done. In an industry that moves at breakneck speed, this plotting process is kneecapping Toyota's ability to keep up with consumer demands and outmaneuver the competition. And the logjam doesn't end there, my friends. The sheer complexity of Toyota's governance structure has created a serious trouble when it comes to decision-making. Ideas, plans, and proposals get bogged down as they work their way through the company's bureaucratic channels, leading to costly delays that ripple through production and sales. It's like being stuck in rush-hour gridlock with the risk of your whole operation stalling out ever present. Now you'd think a company as mighty as Toyota would be immune to these kinds of hiccups, but the reality is, this governance-induced inertia has taken a serious toll. Toyota's once vaunted production efficiency has taken a nosedive, as their ability to quickly adapt to market conditions has been hampered by the red tape and roadblocks inherent in their decision-making framework. And when the production line can't keep up, guess who suffers? Yep, the customers, as Toyota struggles to get its vehicles into eager hands. Think about it. Toyota has to juggle regional regulations, market conditions, and cultural differences in every corner of the world. And with local subsidiaries that may have their own priorities, it's like herding cats trying to keep a cohesive strategy across all those markets. It's a governance nightmare, I tell you. And then there's the whole consensus-building thing. Now, I get that Toyota's corporate culture values collaboration, but when it comes to actually getting stuff done, that approach can be a real drag. Imagine trying to push through a critical initiative only to get bogged down in endless meetings and negotiations. By the time everyone agrees, the window of opportunity is slammed shut. Look, I know Toyota's global reach is a point of pride, but their greatest strength is also their biggest weakness when it comes to governance. It's like they've created this sprawling, interconnected monster that's constantly threatening to devour their own decision-making abilities. And in an industry that moves at lightning speed, that kind of lethargy can be the kiss of death. How bad is it affecting the company? Let's talk about the obvious. Toyota's complex governance model is making it painfully slow to adapt to changing market conditions. I mean, just imagine the scenario. Their rivals are slashing prices and churning out new electric models left and right, while Toyota is stuck in the slow lane, struggling to adjust their production strategies and pricing to stay relevant. Talk about a recipe for losing market share. But the governance gridlock doesn't stop there, my friends. Those decision-making delays are also wreaking havoc on Toyota's operational efficiency. Picture this. The production schedule is out of sync with actual demand because the approvals process moves at a glacial pace. Result? Overproduction, underproduction, and a whole lot of inventory chaos that's crippling their sales. And let's not forget about Toyota's crown jewel, their vaunted Toyota production system and lean manufacturing prowess. Well, guess what? The very governance structure that's supposed to give them an edge is now holding them back from implementing the innovative practices and technologies that are essential for staying ahead of the pack. Talk about a cruel irony, am I right? But the problem doesn't end there, folks. This governance complexity is also wreaking havoc on Toyota's sales efficiency. Because if local teams don't have the autonomy to make timely decisions, they're missing out on opportunities to tailor their offerings to regional preferences. And don't even get me started on the marketing and promotions delays. By the time Toyota's campaigns get the green light, they've already missed the critical windows of opportunity. And as Toyota embarks on its big electrification push, the complexity of their governance structure is proving to be a major roadblock. Launching new electric vehicle models or entering fresh markets? Forget about it. They're going to be bogged down in bureaucratic hurdles that could seriously stall their momentum. It's a cautionary tale for any company that lets its bureaucracy spiral out of control. But hey, if anyone can navigate this labyrinth and come out on top, it's Toyota. After all, they've pulled off automotive miracles before, but how did they overcome the crisis before? You know, when you think about it, Toyota's story is nothing short of remarkable. This automotive giant has faced some serious challenges over the years, but instead of throwing in the towel, they've shown an uncanny ability to adapt, innovate, and emerge even stronger than before. Let's take a closer look at how they've navigated these turbulent waters, shall we? Let's break it down. First up, the quality control crisis of the late 2000s. Man, that unintended acceleration issue was a real doozy, resulting in the recall of over 9 million vehicles and a massive blow to Toyota's reputation for safety and reliability. But did they let that stop them? Heck no. They rolled up their sleeves and got to work implementing rigorous new quality control measures, upgrading their manufacturing processes, and introducing cutting-edge safety features. And you know what? It worked. They not only regained consumer trust, but they came out of that ordeal with an even stronger commitment to quality. And then there's the production efficiency challenge. Back in the 90s, when Toyota was rapidly expanding its product line, they hit a snag with the defective seats and other component issues. But instead of throwing in the towel, they turned to their secret weapon, the Toyota Production System. This lean manufacturing masterpiece focused on continuous improvement, waste reduction, and empowering employees to identify and solve problems. The result? Not only did they boost their production efficiency, but they also enhanced their product quality, cementing their status as industry leaders. But Toyota's resilience doesn't stop there, my friends. As they've expanded into emerging markets, they've had to adapt to a whole new set of challenges, like price sensitivity and fierce local competition. And how did they respond? By localizing production, tailoring their offerings to meet regional preferences, and establishing local manufacturing units to stay nimble and responsive. Just look at the Etios in India, a perfect example of how Toyota can take a market's needs and turn them into a roaring success. And let's not forget about that whole overconfidence and management issue they had to tackle. Yeah, even a powerhouse like Toyota can sometimes get a little too full of itself, but they recognized the problem and took steps to course correct. They improved communication, fostered a culture of continuous feedback, and learned to identify potential issues before they spiraled out of control. It's that kind of self-awareness and willingness to evolve that's kept Toyota at the top of their game. This company has been through the ringer, but they've always found a way to come out swinging, even stronger than before. It's a testament to their ingenuity, their commitment to quality, and their relentless pursuit of excellence. So if this company knows what it's doing, what's the plan for the current situation? Strategy. Toyota's making a big push to transform themselves from a traditional car company into a full-fledged mobility provider. I'm talking about investing in all the buzzworthy tech, connected vehicles, autonomous driving, shared mobility, and of course those oh-so-essential electric powertrains. And get this, they're even aiming to hit carbon neutrality by 2050. Talk about putting their money where their mouth is when it comes to sustainability. But Toyota's not just resting on their laurels, my friends. Nah, they're ramping up their research and development efforts, pumping serious cash into developing the next generation of products that are going to blow our socks off. And you know where they're really focusing their efforts? That's right, the electric vehicle sector. These guys are determined to be at the forefront of the EV revolution, and they're not messing around. Now, I know what you're thinking. But wait, isn't Toyota like the OG of hybrid tech? Well, yeah, you got that right, but sometimes even the greats have to reinvent themselves, and that's exactly what Toyota's doing. They're taking all that expertise they've built up over the years and channeling it into creating the kind of cutting-edge, future-proof mobility solutions that'll have their competitors scrambling to keep up. And let me tell you, it's going to be one heck of a show to watch. Toyota's not just dipping their toes in the water here, they're diving in head first, ready to make a major splash in the world of transportation. From self-driving shuttles to sleek, sustainable EVs, this company is positioning itself to be a true leader in the mobility revolution. And if their track record is any indication, they're going to pull it off with style. The lean manufacturing masterpiece is all about waste reduction, continuous improvement, and real-time problem solving. I'm talking about the kind of system that empowers workers to halt production the second they spot an issue, nipping those pesky defects and inefficiencies in the bud before they can even take root. But Toyota's not just resting on their Toyota Production System laurels. Oh no. They're constantly looking for ways to optimize their processes and maximize their capacity utilization. We're talking about implementing those standardized work practices that ensure quality and efficiency across the board. It's like they've got a secret formula for manufacturing perfection, and they're not afraid to tweak it, test it, and fine-tune it until it's running like a well-oiled machine. And let's not forget about their supplier relationships. Talk about a collaborative powerhouse. Toyota's building these bonds of trust and cooperation, sharing innovations and cost-saving strategies. It's a win-win scenario that not only keeps their supply chain rock solid, but also boosts their overall production efficiency. I mean, who needs sketchy suppliers when you've got a dream team that's got your back? But hey, don't take my word for it. Just look at their track record. These guys have been leading the charge in operational excellence for decades, and they've got no plans of slowing down anytime soon. So if you're looking to up your efficiency game, you might want to take a page out of Toyota's playbook. Because when it comes to streamlining operations and staying ahead of the curve, this company is in a league of their own. And let's not forget those pesky payment processing issues that have been plaguing Toyota Financial Services. I mean, come on, nothing ruins a customer's day like a glitchy online system or a frustrating phone call with a less than helpful support rep. But Toyota's not just sitting back and letting that slide. Nope, they're diving in head first, determined to overhaul their entire payment handling process from top to bottom. Think about it. No more delayed transactions, no more incorrect charges, no more spinning your wheels trying to get a real human on the line. Toyota's on a mission to make the financing side of things as seamless and stress-free as the day you drive that new car off the lot. And let me tell you, when they put their minds to something, you know it's going to be done right. But Toyota's customer service magic doesn't stop there, my friends. They're also taking a long, hard look at their feedback systems, determined to really understand what their customers want and how they can deliver it. I'm talking about going beyond the usual surveys and suggestion boxes. These guys are getting down and dirty, engaging directly with their loyal followers to uncover the hidden gems that'll take their service to the next level. Imagine it, a world where Toyota doesn't just churn out top-notch vehicles, but also provides a customer experience so outstanding you'll be singing their praises from the rooftops, where issues are resolved with a smile and a lightning-fast response, and your feedback is treated like pure gold. It's the kind of customer-centric approach that'll have the competition scrambling to keep up. As Toyota navigates these formidable challenges, the company's ability to adapt, innovate, and outmaneuver its competitors will be crucial in determining its long-term success in the EV revolution. The road ahead may be arduous, but Toyota's unwavering commitment to innovation and its determination to lead the charge in sustainable mobility will be the driving forces that propel the company into the forefront of the electric vehicle market. The race is on, and Toyota's success in this arena will undoubtedly shape the future of the automotive industry as a whole. And you know what? I have a feeling Toyota's just getting started. This company has always been about innovation, about constantly raising the bar, and you can bet they're going to bring that same fire to their customer service efforts. So buckle up, folks, because the days of subpar payments and lackluster support are about to be a thing of the past. Toyota's on a mission to drive customer delight to new heights, and they're not stopping until every single one of their loyal followers is grinning from ear to ear. What do you think? Will Toyota overcome these obstacles, or is this the start of their decline? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.